Hey everyone, what an awesome assignment this has been, Brittany. Thank you for doing this. It's been so great to read everyone else's stories and introductions, and because I don't know everybody, but even for the people I do know, I think there's so many layers to who we are and to our story that there's always something more to learn. And as we continue to evolve and learn more about ourselves, there'll always be something to share. So this was an awesome start. A little bit about me, as I'm sure you guys know, I have my son Jude. He's 16 months and married to Tanner for almost 3 years now. And I could talk a little bit about them, but I'm going to jump into my story. My journey actually began quite a while ago, and Beachbody has just been the lasting solution for me. So I grew up in the same small town as Brittany Granger, River Kabar, and I went to high school at Sturgeon, and I was involved in lots of different sports throughout my life. In high school, I was heavily involved in volleyball, did club volleyball outside of school, and was in grade 12, captain of the volleyball team and doing well. And then something happened, and I don't know when this exactly started, but they call it exercise-induced bulimia. Basically what it was I became so extremely focused and obsessed with my weight, my body image, the calories I was taking in, the calories I was putting out. I would get up early before school to run. I would work out after school, after my volleyball practice and games, and I obviously was calorie deficit, so I wasn't eating enough, and anytime I did feel like I ate too much, I would throw it up. So that became actually my entire grade 12 year. It really took over. That's basically most of what I remember about my 12 grade 12 year. It really took over my mind. Obviously, I wasn't fueling my brain with enough calories to function properly. So I really limited my social interactions. I went from being the captain of the volleyball team to barely being able to play. I was 20 pounds lighter than I am now. My skills were awful. My grades were dropping, and it affected my relationships with friends, family, everything. And I didn't really see an end to this. It really consumed my whole day, every day. And then I ended up it went on for a couple years after, but it was kind of sporadic. I would go in and out of it. And I finally went to another course it's like a personal development course that I had been to before, but I went again, and I actually went with Tanner when we had first met. And that's what really helped me resolve or come to terms with why I got into that in the first place. And so it just went back to my past, and it talks about, what happened in your past and why you made it mean certain things. And that's a whole nother story, which I can share another time. But I was able to slowly heal that and heal the root of the problem. And then that allowed me to move past all those struggles. So it's still, it will always be a challenge for me. But I really found, when I got into nursing, so I graduated with a nursing degree and got my RN a few years ago now. And I noticed that in nursing, when I was being of service to others, that self-sabotaging, that focus in on myself and obsession with my insecurities really disappeared or took the back burner, and because I was looking after people, caring for other people, being of service to other people. So I knew that always had to be a part of my life. It was so fulfilling to give myself to others, and it allowed me to really heal and kind of move past my own stuff. So that was a great experience. However, once I got into the working world, I struggled a lot with the environment of working for an organization that didn't support or didn't really value a lot of that personal development. I knew after I did that course, personal development had to be part of my life every single day. And same with exercise. But when you're in a career like that, it can be hard to, you get caught up in your routine and unhealthy habits, and it's hard to make that a priority, especially when you're not surrounded by people who also make it a priority. So when I went on mat leave, Brittany had come to me at such a good time. I was already doing Beachbody programs because it's really the only thing I could do postpartum. And I knew that I was at risk of postpartum depression because of my mental health in the previously, and I have such a family history of it. So I knew I had to do everything possible to help prevent that. And exercise was one of those things, but in a healthy way. So obviously not doing what I had done before, but Beachbody gave me programs that I followed what they did, so I didn't overexert myself. And yet I still challenged myself in a way that gave me those endorphins and made me feel good. So Brittany came to me with a coaching opportunity. And when I realized that it involved personal development every day, surrounded by people who were also doing that and pushing you to be better versus, not supporting you in your journey to be better, I was like, yes, like this is amazing. And I can be of service to others in the same way that I know has been such an incredible part of my journey. So that service to others and putting my mental health first was kind of a no-brainer for me. I knew I had to get involved in this. And so it's been an amazing journey ever since. And what I'm so excited about is I feel like this tribe of people that we have in here is so authentic and so willing to share and work through their stuff and lean on each other for support. And that's what we're here for. And that's what I'm such a strong advocate for. And so I'm really excited that, we have the group that we do. And you guys, I'm so excited for this journey with you all. And I wanted to keep this quick, so I hope this didn't turn out too long, but so much more to this story. Obviously, just wanted to give a nice or a brief introduction to who I am and what my struggles were and where I'm at now. So I've never been healthier. I've never been more energetic. The portion control, the eating plan has brought me to a place of such peace with food and a healthy relationship with food, because I'm not afraid of eating what I know is healthy portions for my body, and I'm not overexerting myself with the exercise, and yet it's obviously still a challenge. So I hope you guys all enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to seeing even more of your introductions and your stories and your why. So have a wonderful evening, everyone.